Yo, what's up guys? It's Noah here, and in today's video, going to be talking through a couple player props I like on Prizepicks for today's MLB slate on Tuesday, August the 8th. Once again, we got a full slate of MLB games tonight. I think we got a full 15 game slate, so plenty of props to choose from, guys. I got two plays that I'm going to share with you guys in this video, two strikeout props that I'm liking for tonight. So as always, before we talk through these two plays, if you guys do enjoy these Prizepicks videos, and if they do help you out, make sure you hit that like button down below, hit that subscribe button if you have not yet. And if you guys are new to the channel, if you have never checked out Prizepicks before, you can sign up for Prizepicks and use my promo code Noah. If you do look at the bottom of the screen when you sign up for Prizepicks with my promo code, you will get your first deposit matched up to $100. So be sure to check them out. If you have not yet, use that code when you sign up so you do get your deposit bonus. Also, if you guys have never heard of Sleeper, we are now partnered up with Sleeper. You guys can check out Sleeper as well, linked down below in the description, or just download the Sleeper app either on App Store or on the Google Play Store. Whether you have an iPhone or Android, they have an app for both. Download their app, sign up, make a deposit, and use that promo code Noah over on Sleeper. You'll get your first deposit matched up to $100 over there as well. Now, Sleeper is a little bit different than Prizepicks and some of these other DFS apps. On Sleeper, it is a dynamic payout, so it's not like Prizepicks where, depending on if you take the over or the under, or, it really doesn't matter. If you take the over or the under, it all pays out the same. Well, on Sleeper, their payout system, it fluctuates based on, the odds of the play hitting. So if the play has a high chance of hitting on the over might be, like a 1.4 or a 1.5x multiplier. Whereas on the other hand, if the over has a very low chance of hitting, you might get like a 2x or a 2.5 or a 3x multiplier, for taking the over. So it all fluctuates depending on what the odds are for the play to hit. But on Sleeper, you can make some entries where you can win up to 100x your money. If you really like to chase for those high payouts, you can make those type of entries over on Sleeper. So if you guys do want to check out Sleeper, make sure, again, you sign up, use that promo code Noah. You will get your first deposit matched up to $100 when you sign up for Sleeper with my promo code. But let's talk through this Prizepicks slate and the two strikeout props that I'm liking for today. The first one we're going to talk about is going to be Sonny Gray, 5 strikeouts. I do like the over here for Sonny Gray. So it's a really good matchup for Sonny Gray. We kind of talked about this yesterday when we took Pablo Lopez over fantasy score. He had a really, really good game. Lopez did yesterday. It's just such a good matchup. I mean, Detroit this season against right-handed pitching has been one of the worst teams in the league offensively, and they're also a team that strikes out a lot. If you look at where they rank this season in terms of strikeout rate against righties, just for the full season, Detroit does have the 8th highest K rate, they're tied with Colorado for the 7th highest K rate, 24.2% strikeout rate against right-handed pitching this season. And if we take a look at their projected lineup, take a look at Detroit's projected lineup, I mean, pretty much every hitter in this lineup will strike out. Baddoo, 23% K rate, Riley Green, 26%, Vierling, 21%, Torkelson, 26%, Carpenter, 23%, Miguel Cabrera, only a 19% K rate, so he doesn't strike out a ton, but McKinstry, 21%, Maton, 24%, and then Jake Rogers at the bottom of the lineup, 35%. So pretty much outside of Miguel Cabrera, assuming he's in the lineup, 8 of the 9 hitters in the projected lineup for the Tigers have a 21% K rate or higher against right-handed pitching this season. So there are a lot of strikeouts available in this lineup. Sonny Gray has shown pretty good strikeout stuff so far this season, 23.7% K rate this year. Does have a much higher K rate against right-handed hitters than he does against left-handed hitters, which it was actually the opposite last season. Last season, he had a 26% K rate against lefties compared to 21% against righties. Well, this season it's flip-flopped. He has a 27% K rate to righties, whereas to lefties only a 19% K rate. So he has been striking out righties more this year. If we do look at this Tigers lineup, they do have 4 righties in their projected lineup. It's not a super right-handed heavy lineup, but still, guys like Torkelson, Vierling, Cabrera, Rogers, those guys you can get some Ks from, especially like Rogers, 35% K rate, Torkelson, 26%. This is a pretty good matchup for Sonny Gray, and again, Sonny Gray is a guy that has shown pretty decent strikeout stuff this season. I feel like 5 Ks is a line that he can at least push here. I know on DK Sportsbook right now, they do have his line set at 5.5 with juice on the under. That's why Prizepicks has this line bumped down to 5. But I like taking the over here of 5 for Gray. I think this is a line he can at least push, if not go over. So far this season, Sonny Gray has made 22 starts, and he has pushed this line or gone over this line in 16 out of his 22 starts this season. So again, a large majority of his starts this year, he's been able to get at least 5 Ks. It's a great matchup against a Tigers team that strikes out a lot. I think we can get at least 5 Ks here from Gray. Hopefully more, though. Hopefully he can get 6 or more. But that's the first play I do like for today is Sonny Gray, more than 5 strikeouts. And then the other strikeout prop that I like is going to be Touki Toussaint, 5 strikeouts. Also, like the over here for Touki Toussaint. Now, Touki Toussaint's kind of been a pain in my side this season. I've taken 2 props on him this season, both unders. Both times I've took him under, he's soared over. I took him under Ks. I think his line was 4.5 last slate, or last time he started against Texas, and he had 9 strikeouts against Texas. I think that was like a season high. And then the start before that, I took him under Ks against Cleveland. I think his line was 3.5 that day, and he had 4. So I've taken Touki Toussaint under strikeouts his last 2 starts, and he's gone over his prop both starts. Well, today I like his over, so hopefully not. Knowing my luck, this will be the day he gets like 2 strikeouts or something. But over 5 strikeouts for Touki Toussaint here, I do like quite a bit against the Yankees. And the reason I like this spot a lot for Touki Toussaint, at least for his strikeout upside, if you look at his numbers this season, he hasn't posted like a super high K rate. But if you break it down more and look more into like his strikeouts percentages, it's because he hasn't really been able to get a lot of strikeouts against lefties. That's why his K rate is not like the greatest. He has a 21% K rate this year, which is about like league average. But if you look at the versus lefties and versus righties, he has just a 14% strikeout rate against lefties. However, against righties, 33.3% strikeout rate against right-handed hitters. And it was pretty much the same last season. Last season, he had a 24% K rate, but just a 9% K rate against lefties, whereas against righties, 34%. So I don't know why it is. Maybe just with his pitch mix, with how he throws his pitches, he's able to get more strikeouts on right-handed hitters than he is left-handed hitters. But the last 2 seasons, his K rate has been actually really, really good against right-handed hitters, over 33%. And if we look at this Yankees lineup, if we look at their projected lineup, they have 8 right-handed hitters in their projected lineup. The only lefty in the Yankees projected lineup is Jake Bauers, and he does strike out at a 30% clip against right-handed pitching. So I could definitely see Toussaint, even though his K rate is really low against left-handed hitters this year, he could still be able to get some strikeouts against Bauers because Bauers does have a 30% K rate this season. But if we look at this Yankees lineup top to bottom, there's plenty of strikeouts available here. Again, 30% K rate for Bauers, 26.5% for Judge, 27% for Stanton, 23% for LeMahieu, 28% for Volpe, 25% for Higashioka. Really the only hitters in the Yankees lineup that haven't been striking out a ton this year are Torres, 11.8%, Kiner-Falefa, 16%, and then Bader, 16%. But everyone else is 23% or higher against right-handed pitching this season. And as I just said, Touki Toussaint gets a lot of strikeouts against right-handed hitters. He's going to be facing a lot of right-handed hitters today. The Yankees have 8 righties in their projected lineup. So I think we can get at least 5 Ks here from Toussaint. Hopefully he can go over this line, though. Hopefully both these guys can go over this line, get 6 Ks or more. But I think these have at least a pretty high chance of pushing, worst-case scenario. I know Toussaint, you look at his strikeouts lately, hasn't been able to get a lot of Ks, but he's had some tough matchups. He's had to face Cleveland, he had to face the Mets. Those are tough matchups for strikeouts. This should be a pretty favorable strikeout matchup for him, getting to face all these righties for the Yankees. And the Yankees, as a team, they have been striking out a decent amount against right-handed pitching this season. 22.4% K rate, which is about league average. Over the last 30 days, their K rate is a little bit higher, 23.5% K rate for the Yankees over the last 30 days versus right-handed pitching. That ranks 13th. So there's definitely some strikeouts available here, especially with how Touki Toussaint splits have been this season. There should be strikeouts available for him against all these right-handed hitters. So these are the 2 props I'm liking for today, guys. 2 early plays for this Tuesday slate. It is Taco Tuesday, so we'll have to see what discounted projections we get from Prizepicks today. I think the first discount goes live usually at like 12:30 or 12 Eastern. You guys can obviously take those tacos. If you want to pair them with the plays I gave out in this video, you can do so. I'll probably be sharing a few more plays for today over on Patreon. I will also be sharing a sleeper entry over on Patreon. We've been doing pretty well on sleeper lately in the Patreon streets. And if you guys haven't checked out sleeper yet, again, you can sign up for sleeper. Use that promo code NOAH. Get your first deposit matched up to $100 when you do sign up for sleeper with my promo code. Also, if you guys are not on Prizepicks yet, you can sign up for Prizepicks as well. Use that promo code NOAH over on Prizepicks. Get your first deposit matched up to $100. But Again, guys, appreciate you watching the video as always. Appreciate your guys' support. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully, we can all make some money tonight, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.